First of all, you two, good to visit with both of you again. Thank you.
You as
Good to
well.
see you.
There are so many themes and messages and emotions that come out of this film. I was just completely blown away. What most resonated with each of you about the story?
It was just so real.
Yeah, I felt very similar to Sutter in a lot of ways, and his just whole kind of, let's enjoy this time together because it's a fleeting moment. After high school, everybody kind of branches out, and then after college, it's even harder, but I just love the depth. I love that you get to see the skeletons of these characters. It could have stayed the first 15 minutes. I think maybe you think you've seen a movie like that before, but then you see, his parents are together and how that's affecting him, and you see, all these other things that are going on at that age that a lot of movies don't dive into.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I really responded to both of them sort of, at least, well, more for Amy, like losing herself in Sutter and facing the consequences that come with that. I just thought that was really beautiful and done in such a realistic way.
Oh, yeah. Well, and you two are just fantastic together, and can't wait to see you in Divergent. And having made 2 movies together, what do you like most about working with the other?
I like working with Miles because we work the same way. Essentially, we're not, sometimes you work with actors who come to set with a very pre-rehearsed idea of what they want the scene to be in their head, and there's not a lot of room for the present moment. And both of us pretty much memorize our lines, come to set and play, and that's very rare. And
you share a scene, and every scene with 2 people, you're sharing that scene. And I think with Shailene, there's just, I've worked with actors where literally they would say, hey, can you not do that at that part?
Or just don't look at me at this part.
Or just don't do that. And we never had anything like that. It was just whatever you want to try, let's, explore it.
There's, like we said, there's a lot of themes and messages in your characters. Both learn a lot about each other. If you could, either of you, go back and tell yourself 10 years ago something, a little piece of advice, what would you tell yourself, if anything?
I would tell myself that you were awesome, because I was a little insecure about 10 years ago. So I think, going back and saying, you're on the right track, just keep going.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I had a pretty good idea of, I had a great time in high school, and I was able to have the fun, do all that, but also, realize that school is important. So if anything, I would just give him a little
Pat on the back.
just a little pat on the back, man.
Since, like we said, you're both in 2 movies together, would you guys be open to being the next Hepburn and Tracy?
You're the second person to
saying
bring
this.
that up. We're not movie buffs at all, so I don't know.
What about Meg Ryan, Tom Hanks?
That's good.
Or Kate Winslet, Leonardo.
There you go.
DiCaprio. Yeah. I would love to be. Can I?
Yeah.
Can I be your can I be your Kate?
You
can
can
I
be
be
the-
your
Anything.
anything?
You can be my anything. Be my everything.
I
All
can
right.
be anything you.